Alhamdulillah, my name is Umar Farooq Nazir. Today I am here with one of our big sheikh, our dynamic sheikh, the person of Sheikh Abdul Rauf Fufana. You all know him by the golden voice of Islam, the CEO of the golden voice of Islam. Always we've been seeing audios and videos. Alhamdulillah, it's changing lives in our Zongo community. Today, there is a little problem in the Zongo community, even in Ramadan. And we want our sheikh to tackle on that issue. That is the issue of betting. Yesterday, we went to tafsir, and after tafsir in the night, people went to the betting place to bet. And we are in the month of Ramadan. And that is the month where Shaitan was tied, Shaitan was prisoned, and he was protected from us. So we want to ask Sheikh, what is the problem? Since Shaitan is handcuffed, but yet still people bet. So what is the problem here? Why do they go and bet in Ramadan?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulullah. All praises due to Allah, the Lord of mankind and the Supreme Commander of the universe, and the Creator of Alameen, the Creator of mankind. And may the peace of Allah and all the blessings be upon the last Prophet Muhammad, the son of Abdullah, the leader of leader, the best teacher, the great mankind and the great creation of Allah. My brothers and sisters, wherever you are, as my host just right now asked me, Mr. Umar, we used to call him Dr. Zakir Naik, was asking me the question about the youth and the premier bet, even in the month of Ramadan. If it was narrated that Prophet Muhammad said that Satan and all his agents and all his children were handcuffed in this Ramadan, then why still people are still falling in sins and everything, even in the month of Ramadan, in the blessed month? The easier things or the easier answer to give is that, the youth of 21st century are really something else, illa man rahimallah, except the one who Almighty Allah has chosen to protect him and to bless him. That is number one. Two, if we see the Ramadan in the 2nd century and the Ramadan of 21st century is really far different. I was watching some picture yesterday on WhatsApp, which was very amazing when they show this picture of the first battle in Islam, which is Badr. When it happened yesterday, on the 17th of Ramadan, was the battle of Badr. The very first day that Almighty Allah raised the flag of Islam through the youth. Mus'ab ibn Umayr, the first ambassador of Islam, was a youth when Prophet Muhammad gave him the overall battle of the flag of that day, the battle of Badr. It happened in Ramadan, on the 17th of Ramadan. And Mus'ab ibn Umayr was then the first ambassador of Islam from Medina to Mecca. He came to Medina and there was not even a single Muslim. But as a youth age he is, as a younger age he is, because he was in Medina at the age of 21. Look at it. All the houses in Medina turned to Muslims before Prophet Muhammad will migrate to Medina. And then look at on the battle of Badr yesterday, the same yesterday, where Sahaba were fasting, standing on the field of Badr, facing the kuffar, trying to raise up the flag of Islam. They did it for me and you. Today we had it, we grab it on the platter of gold. But our youth are still sleeping. It's not yet time for them. So Mr. Umar, the answer here is that the Shaitan and all his angels, or Satan and his, his agents were handcuffed. But we have a bigger Shaitan. And that bigger Shaitan is our soul and nafs. Inna nafsa ammarata bisu. So we have to fight our soul in this Ramadan. And Ramadan is the bigger opportunity for someone to fight his soul. Because there is this question. Whenever anything happens, you say it's a Satan. Now, in this Ramadan, where is Satan? So Satan is innocent in what our youth are doing. When you go for fornication, I was told yesterday, like 2 days ago, that a woman was fighting, a girl was fighting with her boyfriend, her fiancé, because of what? Because of 7 million. He promised to give her 7 million for her preparation on the ED. For that, he has been going on, sexy. He turned her as a sex machine, even in this month of Ramadan. And now come to talk about this betting, premier betting. Why our youth? Is it not yet time for you to think? Yesterday, watching between football match, I think it was between this American Copa America or whatever, final match between Argentina and Chile. And you have forgotten that yesterday was a day for you to ask Almighty Allah for victory in your life, because Allah gave the Sahaba the victory on that day. And finally, what I have to tell the youth about this premier bet, whether you like it or not, wallahi, it is pure haram. Pure haram. And you will never forget, you will never survive in premier bet. No one will go for premier bet and survive. You waste all your money and finally come out as a loser. And even if you gain more than millions, 7 million, 10 million, 30 million, 100 million, you will finally finish everything. It won't go far. Why? Because al-haram la yadum. That is what our people say. Al-haram la yadum wa in dama la yanfa. Everything which comes from haram will never last. And even if it lasts, it will never bless. It will never be blessed on you. Lastly, why our youth, don't we think, why all these premier bet houses is only in Zambia? Why can't they take that premier bet houses to the residential areas? You go there at that time of the night and see everything is quiet. You won't see even one single premier bet. Why? Because they don't give a damn about that. Their children are asleep or learning or doing whatever. If they are not learning, they are sleeping. Why us? Why Zambu? So when, wallahi, premier bet is haram. And the haram will double and the sin will double on you if it is in Ramadan. So my brothers and sisters, we have to fight our soul. Satan is no more. 30 days. We have freedom of 30 days. Satan is innocent in whatever will happen to you. Whatever the sin you will go and do, my brother, my sister, Satan is innocent in that. It is your soul. It is from you. Inshallah,
we thank our Sheikh for giving us a wonderful answer. The answer is we should fight our soul, we should fight our nafs, which is very important. And Sheikh keep on saying that Satan is innocent. He's innocent in whatever you do, fornication, everything you do, Shaitan is innocent. So please, dear brothers and sisters in Islam, let us fight our soul and advise our dear brothers and sisters to change. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says the month is very small. It's just a small month. Don't let us spoil this month, blessings in this month. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless our dynamic sheikh, the golden voice of Islam. And inshallah, we'll still go with him and bring a lot of episodes to you, inshallah. Thank you very much, Sheikh.
Thank you very much. God bless you.